Today is all about our life here in Split, Croatia, and we're going to bring you along for the day.
We're full-time travelers who are spending the whole month here in Split.
Stay with us all the way till the end of the video to find out what we like best about our slow travel lifestyle.
To everyone following our story, thanks for coming back for another episode. This one's going to be unlike any episode we've done to date because we're bringing you along for a look at our real life in early retirement. If you're new to our channel, I'm Gillian.
And I'm Stephanie. We're a couple who retired early, sold everything we owned, and are now traveling the world full time. So if you're looking for how-tos for early retirement and travel, you can subscribe for more videos.
We recently shared a video all about what our life is like in early retirement, and we'll link that video and any others we mentioned in the description. In that video, we talked about how we balance discovering new cities with keeping up healthy routines and our personal projects.
We got a lot of great feedback about that video, so we wanted to give you more, but this time it's totally different because we're actually going to bring you along for the day as we explore our latest destination.
So we'll be heading off in a few minutes. Today we're going to hit the trails for a bit of exercise and some spectacular views. We're going to discover the old town of Split and Diocletian's Palace, and of course we'll tuck into some Croatian classics.
Along the way, we're going to be sharing our thoughts on the upsides and downsides of life as full-time travelers. Now, this is a new type of video for us, so do let us know in the comments if you enjoyed it and if you want to see more of the same as we explore new cities.
So we're going to head out now and get our day started by having a coffee on the Split Riva. Our Airbnb is in a great location, just a couple minutes from here. So every day we get to come down and walk along the Riva, which is a wide promenade with restaurants all along one side and of course the waterfront on the other side. So it's just a great place to spend some time hanging out and of course get a cup of coffee along the way.
So we picked one of the lovely little cafes that are dotting along the Riva. We picked one of them to sort of plunk down and have a nice relaxed coffee before we head off on our little walk through the park that Gillian mentioned. And these are the moments that we really savor because it is a Wednesday morning and I'm not in the office, I'm not answering emails, I'm not presenting in a meeting. Instead, we get to sit here and have a coffee at our own pace and just enjoy a little people watching and enjoy the incredible weather that is here in Croatia in November. So it's really wonderful. And we talked a lot about why we love our life in retirement in a recent video. And I mean, this has to be one of the biggest reasons. It's just owning our own time and really appreciating that bit of leisure and that little bit of reflection that comes with having a nice slow morning. So one thing you'll see right away when you look around in Split, walking down the streets or sitting in the cafes, no masks, no social distancing. So we do the best we can. We keep our own distance and obviously we wear masks if there's any sort of a crowd or if we're going into a store, into a grocery store. But you really wouldn't know that COVID is an issue here, even though it is. So we just have to be really careful as we're traveling around. So we're about to tackle our morning exercise now that we're fueled by our coffee. So we'll be going up Marianne Hill, as we mentioned, which is quite a few flights of stairs. So let's get started.
We've reached the top and this beautiful lookout spot from Marianne Hill. I have to say, one of the things we love the most about early retirement is the ability to be active. Every single day we can be out there doing some different type of activity, and Split is giving us amazing access to all kinds of outdoor experiences. So we definitely love that.
So that was just the lookout point. That's what we took all the stairs to get to, but now the real walk begins. So this park is a great place to get a bit of activity because it truly is a steady climb all the way to the top of the hill.
So we've just come down from R.LUM.R Park and we're headed off for some lunch.
So we found a cute little restaurant to eat at. It's just in our neighborhood, and we're going to be having a little Croatian classic for our meal. So we love trying new food in all the new places that we're visiting, which you'll know if you've seen any of our videos before. Food is always a big part of any of our stays in any new country. Now, of course, we ratchet up or down our eating out depending on the value that each country offers. So unfortunately in Croatia so far, we were in Dubrovnik for a month, it was extremely expensive, so we hardly dined out at all. It's a bit different here in Split, so there are a lot more locals dining out, and we're able to take a little bit more part in the food scene as well. So we've been having more meals out, and we'll be sharing all of them with you. So you should definitely check out our cost of living in Split video, where we sort of sum up all the meals we had, all the different things we tried, and how much it cost. So we're tucking into a classic Croatian dish, which is also very Italian in influence. So it is a beef stew with gnocchi, and also a salad on the side to make it a little bit extra healthy.
Well, that was absolutely delicious. We often find that an entree and a side dish is enough for the two of us, and today it was absolutely the case. And now we're headed across the rest of Old Town, making our way to Diocletian's Palace.
So I know today has been a lot about all the things we love about early retirement and our life of slow travel, but this is definitely one of the things at the top of that list. And that is the ability to enjoy a new city slowly and really savor all the things that are new and interesting and exciting about it. So we're standing in the remains of Diocletian's Palace, which is the historic heart of Split, and the town of Split was actually built all basically on top of the palace and all around it. So we have an opportunity to not just spend a few minutes here as part of a tour in and out of the country, but we're actually here for a month. So we get to come back again and again and appreciate new details and really get to understand the history and the culture. So those were some very spectacular palace remains. Diocletian was, of course, the Roman emperor who made his retirement residence to be on the coast of Croatia. And of course, that later grew up to be the city of Split. So it's just a really nice slice of history to come here and experience it. And it's actually one of the only Roman palaces that's still being lived in today, because of course many locals actually live within the palace walls still.
So we hope you've been enjoying coming along with us so far. I think we're going to head back to our Airbnb for a little bit now, just to chill out for a while, but we'll catch you a little later on for sunset. We've come just 5 minutes from our Airbnb to Bochvis Beach, which is a great spot to come just around sunset when the guys are out playing a game which I've forgotten the name of, but it's an awesome game that they play with the handball, invented here in Split. And it's a lovely time with the setting sun to walk the dogs and then just enjoy the late afternoon.
So we spent a lot of time today talking about all the positives of our early retirement, slow travel lifestyle, and there are a lot of positives. So we really do enjoy getting to know a place slowly, getting a chance to have the life of leisure that we never had when we were working, being physical and having lots of active time during each day. But there are downsides as well, and mostly those pertain to the slow travel that we do. So even though we're in a place for a fairly long time as travelers, so we're here for a month, maybe 2 months, we're still kind of transitory, so we are in and out. And what that means is that we don't have that local integration that we would love to have. So we do sort of have chance meetings with people when we're walking down the street, especially with our dogs. And of course, we get to know the hosts wherever we're staying. But aside from that, we don't really have a chance to connect with the locals as much as we would like to, because of course, after a few weeks are over, we're off to our next destination.
In spite of any downsides that there may be, we love the slow travel lifestyle. And I think the thing that we love most is not having to cram the experiences in a whole country into just a short week-long vacation. We can take our time and really soak things in.
So if you enjoyed this video, we recommend you watch the next one right here. It's all about our experiences and costs from Dubrovnik. You can go ahead and click on it now.
And if you enjoyed this video, you can let us know by hitting that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you back next time.